Everything looks calm in the Texas oil fields, until the camera cuts to a man standing alone watching fire burn on the horizon. His eyes say more than words ever could. And that's when you realize. Season 2 isn't just about business. It's personal now. The new trailer for Landman doesn't waste time. It opens with high tension, danger, and a storm of secrets just waiting to explode. This isn't just another season. This is war on the land, in the boardrooms, and inside families. The lines between friend and enemy are blurred, and if the trailer is anything to go by, someone powerful won't survive this time. The trailer for Landman Season 2 starts with a haunting silence. A wide shot of an empty oil rig under a red sky sets the tone. It feels heavier, more serious than before. Then we hear the deep voice of Tommy Norris, played by Bob Thornton. He says just one line, "This land don't forget, and neither do I." That sentence feels like a warning. Maybe it's to his enemies, or maybe to the people who betrayed him last season. As the trailer moves forward, we see fast cuts between old and new faces. There's a shot of Tommy walking through a dusty field, his shirt soaked in sweat. His expression is sharp. He looks tired, but more dangerous than ever. This tells us he's not done fighting. Then we see a new woman in a dark blazer walking into a boardroom full of oil executives. The way others look at her shows she has power. Maybe she's a new investor or someone from the government trying to shut things down. Her arrival changes. The energy. The music in the trailer adds to the pressure. It starts slow with only a guitar and wind sounds. But halfway through, it speeds up. Drums hit as scenes of chaos start flashing. Trucks racing down empty roads, oil fires burning out of control, and people yelling during protests outside oil company buildings. It's clear this season won't be quiet. There's a fight coming, from both inside and outside the oil empire. We also get a quick shot of a young man, maybe in his 20s, looking at land papers in a small house. He isn't introduced, but the focus on him hints that he'll be important. He might be the child of a main character, or a rising player in the land game. He could be someone who has something to prove, or someone with a secret. Then comes a tense moment that could mean a major plot shift. In a dark room, Tommy is seen standing in front of a map with red pins all over it. He circles one area and whispers, "This is where it ends." The line suggests that a big decision, or maybe a betrayal, is coming. We don't know what's at stake, but we know it's serious. Another surprise is the return of a character many fans thought was gone. For less than 2 seconds, we see a man with a scar down his cheek, sitting quietly at a bar. It's quick, but fans are already guessing. This might be the rival from Season 1 who disappeared after a major scandal. If he's back, it could mean revenge or something even worse. The trailer closes with a fire, literally. A truck explodes near a drilling site as someone runs toward the flames. We don't see who it is, but the final frame freezes on Tommy's face as the fire reflects in his eyes. That's how the trailer ends. No extra dialogue, no music, just that stare. The overall message from this trailer is clear. Season 2 is darker, heavier, and more personal. There's more risk, more emotion, and a growing sense that no one is safe anymore, not even the people we thought were in control. This is not just about oil and money now. It's about survival, revenge, and legacy. In Season 1, Tommy Norris was just trying to keep the oil flowing and his enemies quiet. But in Season 2, the trailer shows he's no longer playing defense. His face is harder, his words are colder, and his actions seem more dangerous. The man we once saw struggling to balance business and morality has now stepped fully into the fight. He's planning something big, and if you look closely at the trailer, you'll notice it isn't just about money anymore. There's pain in his silence. It seems like he's out to settle personal scores now. One powerful moment in the trailer shows Tommy standing outside a house late at night. A young girl opens the door, then quickly closes it when she sees him. That one scene speaks volumes. Maybe it's his daughter. Maybe it's someone he once protected. Whatever the relationship, the trailer suggests that Tommy's choices have broken more than just business deals. They've broken families. And now he may be trying to fix what's left or destroy what broke him. Meanwhile, another character catches the spotlight in a new way. Tommy's closest advisor, Wayne. In Season 1, he played a quiet but important role. But now, the trailer shows him taking meetings alone, making phone calls without Tommy, and even standing face to face with someone who looks like a government agent. One shot shows him burning papers. Another shows him loading a rifle in a dark room. These hints suggest that Wayne may not be fully loyal anymore, or he's working a deeper plan to protect them both. Either way, his arc could be the key to everything. There's also a woman in the trailer who stands out, not because she's loud, but because of how silent she is. She's shown only twice. First, giving a speech at a public protest with news cameras all around her. Second, sitting alone in a car, wiping tears from her eyes while holding an old photograph. Her connection to Tommy isn't clear, but she's clearly important. She might be a reporter, a former partner, or someone tied to the land at the heart of the fight. Her tears tell us she's not just watching from the outside, she's feeling the cost. Then comes a surprising shift. The trailer shows several brief scenes of people gathering in small groups at night, around campfires in old barns, even in abandoned oil buildings. They aren't just talking, they're planning. These shots make one thing clear: the local workers and landowners are rising. There's tension building not only from corporate enemies but from the people on the ground. These aren't just extras in the background. This season they look like they're going to fight back against the system, and maybe even against Tommy himself. Another small but powerful trailer moment shows a character from Season 1, Hollis, the oil lawyer, speaking on a phone call saying, "If this goes through, everyone we know will fall with it." The camera cuts before we hear the answer. That one line suggests a huge secret or deal is being made behind the scenes. Hollis, who always seemed cool and controlled, now looks panicked. That tells us the stakes are far higher than before. We're no longer just dealing with land grabs and lawsuits. There could be a collapse coming. Each character shown in the trailer carries more weight this season. Even background characters seem more intense. And the editing makes it clear. Everyone has something to lose, and no one is innocent anymore. Friends may become enemies. Allies might be liars, and those who seem weak may end up making the biggest moves. In short, the trailer doesn't just give us action, it gives us hints of deep emotional arcs that could turn everything upside down. From personal betrayals to political fights, this season looks ready to test every character in ways we haven't seen before. And if the trailer is any clue, not everyone will survive it. There's a blink and you'll miss it moment in the trailer that has fans pausing and rewinding like crazy. Just as the fire explodes in the final seconds, a tall man in a cowboy hat steps out of the smoke. His face isn't clear, but his voice is. It's deep, steady, and unmistakable, and it sounds a lot like Matthew McConaughey. Yes, you heard that right. Though not confirmed, this short teaser moment has sparked a wave of rumors online. Could Landman be pulling in one of Texas's most iconic actors for a game-changing role? It's bold, but it wouldn't be the first time a major series pulled a last-minute surprise. Aside from that scene, the trailer also gives us some confirmed returns. Bob Thornton, of course, is front and center again as Tommy Norris. His presence commands every frame he's in, and his character looks more layered and emotional this time around. But fans are excited to see that Wayne, played by Ali Larter, is also back, and this time she's featured in more scenes, hinting that her role may be much bigger. In one quick cut, she's shown arguing with men in suits, slamming a file, down on a desk. Maybe she's rising up the ranks or going rogue. But one of the biggest surprises, a new young actress appears several times in the trailer, most often seen in tense family scenes. She's standing between two angry men, tears in her eyes, holding what looks like land documents. This could be the breakout role of the season. Her name hasn't been revealed, but early reports suggest the show has cast a rising indie film star in this mysterious role. She could be playing Tommy's daughter, or maybe a young landowner caught in the crossfire. Either way, she adds a fresh emotional layer to the drama. Another casting shot comes from a brief courtroom scene. Sitting at the prosecution's table is a man in a gray suit, staring directly at Tommy. Though no names are mentioned, Fans believe this is a returning actor from a major network legal drama. The camera gives him just enough focus to show he's not a background extra. He's someone important, and he's here to bring the law crashing down on Tommy's world. But Landman Season 2 doesn't stop at just surprise actors. It's also introducing new types of characters. From what the trailer shows, we're getting oil tycoons from other countries, political figures with their own agendas, and even local activists standing against the drilling. One particularly intense scene shows a woman leading a rally, shouting over a crowd with passion and anger in her voice. She could be a community leader or a new reporter challenging the oil giants from the outside. She's only on screen for seconds, but her presence lingers. It's also worth noting that the trailer hints at flashbacks. One scene shows a younger version of Tommy, played by a different actor, shaking hands with a land developer. The lighting and tone suggest this might be the show's way of revealing how everything started and what dark secrets are buried in the past. Casting for these younger roles hasn't been announced yet, but it opens the door for even more surprise appearances. With all these additions, Season 2 clearly isn't just building on the old, it's expanding the world of Landman in every direction. More actors, more backstories, more depth, and by keeping certain roles mysterious in the trailer, the show is making sure fans keep guessing until the episodes drop. So whether it's the possible voice of McConaughey, the rise of new young talent, or the return of silent rivals from the past, Landman Season 2 is setting itself up to not only raise the stakes, but to completely shake up who's in power and who's about to fall. It ends in silence. Just a burning rig, a lone figure watching the flames, and the words "Coming 2025" slowly fading onto the screen. No exact date, no month, just the year. That's all the trailer gives us. And yet, that single moment tells us so much. Landman. Season 2 is coming, and judging by how carefully the trailer hides its secrets, the release will likely drop like oil bursting from the ground, loud, hot, and without warning. Early rumors say the show will return in fall 2025, possibly around late September or early October. This makes sense. That's the season when most major dramas hit the screen, and Paramount Plus will want a strong lead-in before winter. Fans are already watching social media closely. The trailer may not say much, but the official Landman pages and production crew have been dropping small hints, like a recent post showing a wrapped clapperboard dated August 14th, possibly the end of filming. If editing follows the same timeline as Season 1, that puts the premiere just a few months away. But beyond the release date, what should we expect from Season 2? If the trailer is any clue, this season is going to take the story in a much darker direction. The tone is heavier, the stakes are more personal, and unlike the first season, which was focused on introducing us to the oil world, the politics, and the people, Season 2 seems ready to tear all of that apart. No more setup. Now it's war. From the trailer structure, we can also guess that the episodes will be packed with both action and slow-burning emotional moments. It starts with fire and ends with silence. That's not by accident. The showrunners are telling us this season isn't just louder, it's smarter. There's going to be betrayal, maybe even death, and a serious shift in who controls the power. One interesting detail: several short scenes in the trailer show empty chairs in meeting rooms, closed doors with security guards in front of them, and long shots of people walking away from deals. These images suggest the show is also bringing in real-world themes like corruption, environmental tension, and maybe even foreign interference in American oil. This adds depth to the personal drama and makes Landman feel bigger, more global, and more intense. And let's not forget, Season 1 ended on cliffhangers that still haven't been fully answered. Where did the missing money go? Who leaked the documents? And what happened to the land deal that was supposed to change everything? The trailer gives us glimpses, but no clear answers. That means Season 2 is not just moving forward, it's circling back to finish what it started. Every loose thread seems ready to snap, and when it does, it could take down more than just Tommy Norris. In terms of structure, fans should expect another 8 to 10 episode season, released weekly on Paramount Plus. This slow rollout keeps the drama building and the theories flowing between episodes. It's a strategy that worked well last time, and with the mystery, fire, and new faces this season promises, viewers will likely be glued to the screen from the first minute to the last. So even though the trailer doesn't drop the full release date, it does something more important. It builds pressure. It lets us feel the heat rising under the surface, hinting that when Season 2 arrives, it won't just continue the story. It will blow it wide open.